you can actually pay to have more access of the profiles. So as a recruiter, you can then really find, the profiles that you're interested in.
So Matthias, today we'll be taking a look at LinkedIn. So what would you say LinkedIn is most used for? Would you say it's networking in your current role or searching for a new role?
Well, it is definitely a social network for professionals, and I would say, it's a social network where you better post an avatar picture, a profile picture with a tie, because it's really, you're posting your CV here, and this is very important, of course, to have a picture, have a cover picture, and then basically it's a CV which is longer than just one page, and is used as CV. If you're looking for a job, very often you can now apply with the LinkedIn profile. Of course, you have your experience, and the companies you worked for probably have a LinkedIn page, so which is really quite nice. What I like about it is, if you have also the skills. I'm very proud to have, my followers have endorsed me for social media, social networking, and digital media. So this is kind of, a user-generated CV. And of course, you should also include a couple of recommendations from co-workers, from your former executives. So I think this is really kind of the most professional profile that you can find of anyone on LinkedIn. That doesn't mean that it should be different from your profile on other social networks. To be very frank, if I see a profile on LinkedIn, I will also check out that person's profile on Facebook to get another more intimate side of that person.
And I'm sure consistency is key there. So recruiters often use LinkedIn for the job hunt. So how would you say people that are looking to be employed can maximize their LinkedIn?
So that profile picture is a must. It drives engagement 14 times. Those skills is a must. Once again, you can see the endorsement from others. Those are really the key features. The new feature is that you can now post more than just status updates on LinkedIn. And of course, you shouldn't post status updates about your family. That is, you post that on Facebook. But you can now very professionally blog on LinkedIn, use LinkedIn as a blogging platform to write longer form content. I think that's really, really useful, because you can profile yourself as a thought leader in a specific field. So I very often post the work I do on the Twiplomacy study on LinkedIn with a cover picture, and it just functions like a blogging platform. So that's really kind of a way to enhance your profile, to basically become an all-star profile. And that's what it says here on my profile. There you go, the all-star. And on LinkedIn, what's interesting, once you have more than 500 connections, you don't have that race anymore to have more followers. So that's quite nice that LinkedIn does not publish the exact figure.
You can take a deep breath and a sigh of relax once you've reached the say 500.
Absolutely.
So it makes you more employable, but for people that already have secured these executive positions, do they need to be on LinkedIn also?
Well, I think, they should be on LinkedIn, because they should be thought leaders. They should be thought leaders in their respective business, in their companies. And one great example, of course, is Richard Branson, the head of Virgin. He is LinkedIn's most popular influencer. So LinkedIn shows 770 world leaders, executives, who are profiled on the platform and who will regularly post personal blog posts. And Richard Branson has 9 million followers, and it's really interesting to read some of the advice he gives on creating companies. So this is really a very interesting way to read interesting blog posts from leading minds in the world. So this is the LinkedIn influencer. So the challenge is how to become a LinkedIn influencer, to be accepted in that very close group of 770 influencers.
Definitely, and they're the influencers that you can all follow, but you can also follow companies. So how crucial is it for a company to be on LinkedIn?
Well, most companies are actually already on LinkedIn through the email address of their employees. So basically, these company profiles have been built. So of course, any organization, any company really should take ownership of that page, add a cover picture, and then basically start to post company news or relevant news on specific topics, really so the company also can become a thought leader. Here's the organization page of the World Economic Forum. They post every hour publish another story based on their blog. But also, which is quite interesting, they have a career page. So basically, it's human resources have a career page where they can basically attract new talent, post jobs, a very specific one, and you can actually pay to have more access of the profiles. So as a recruiter, you can then really find the profiles that you're interested in, really to target your next employee. And I think that is one of the strengths of LinkedIn, is to have this. Basically, we have all these CVs. Now let's really dig in deep. Let's find the right person for the job that we're offering. So LinkedIn is definitely a social network, not only to watch but to be active on, because it will drive your recruitment and your new staff.
And the future career. So Matthias, thank you so much for coming in today and sharing your insights with us. Thanks
for having me, Jessica.
Well, that's all from myself and Matthias, but if you like this interview, give us a like and a comment on Dukascopy TV website. Goodbye for now.